Hey guys, the information about the 3rd anniversary, which will be version 3.7, just dropped, so let's go over it and watch it together. For this video I'm only gonna present you the news and we're gonna talk about stuff more on a later date, probably tomorrow. Let's jump in. First we're gonna start off, of course, with our new Summer Barrel characters. Our True Limited will be this character right here called Rhiannon. She's a Beast of Latest character and she's gonna be flexible when it comes to her team building. She will be able to be played in the following teams: Blood Tide, Dynamo, Afterglow and Impromptu. As I said, this is the True Limited, so it is needless to explain that is gonna be a must-pull character. She's a support, by the way. She's not a main DPS or anything like that. In every single team that she can be played in, she is gonna be filling the support slot there. Keep that in mind. The other reason why she is an absolute must pull is because of her unique mechanic that only she provides to the team, and it gives your team +1 turn. So whenever you would end your turn, it's not your opponent's time to act, but it's your turn again. You know what I mean? I think it is needless to explain how incredibly busted that is. So that is the reason why she is gonna be a must pull character. Here are her animations a little bit. She is about taming birds and then using them to fight. You can see her mount right there. So she's gonna be all about those birds. You can see here, of course, absolutely incredible animation, like stunning. Here we have our main DPS character with Mrs. Stranger. She's gonna be from the Mineral Afflatus. She's not gonna be our True Limited though. That is Rhiannon, surprisingly, for me at least. And yeah, all I can tell you for now is that she's gonna be a DPS character. And yeah, I will have to take a deeper look into her kit to figure out what archetype she will excel at. I would guess from the information that we have right now is just that she has good synergy with Rhiannon. So maybe she will also be a flexible character, but more onto her on a later date. Let's keep rolling. Then we have a third character right here called Coppelia. She is gonna be free, a 6-star character from the Mineral Afflatus, and she is gonna bring a new archetype into this game. She will synergize with one of the Euphoria updates that we're gonna get in this version 3.4 in the 3rd anniversary. She uses her incantations as something we call energy. We have energy cards, right? Look at it like you have energy cards in Pokemon, or look at it like mana from Magic the Gathering if you are familiar with TCGs. We're gonna use these energy cards to fuel a card that we're gonna copy. Her main mechanic evolves around copying a card from one of her allies, probably from her main DPS, whoever that is gonna be. And you can enhance that incantation with like crit rate and flat damage, etc. based on the amount of energy incantations that you use with Coppelia beforehand. So that's gonna be about it. She is gonna be our new archetype character. Then this one right here is very interesting, if you will, right? Depends on your point of view. This is Silverwing Eagle. That is a brand new character. That is not a garment for the character Eagle that already exists into this game. She will now be a 5-star. And yeah, as I said, a brand new character. And she will be played in a team, kind of. They present her gameplay footage here together with Noir and Hithabeth. So it's probably gonna be some debuff shenanigans, rank up, I'm not sure. Then we get a brand new character as well here with this lady right here, the Lady by the Lake. That is gonna be a 4-star character, also from the Plant Afflatus. For her, it's pretty irrelevant to talk about her. We don't really, like, we will have no use for a 4-star in this game. Okay, then we get brand new garments here. This one is gonna be free for name day. We have a brand new Fatutu skin. Look at Fatiti Tutu. So cute, amazing. I'm gonna get it no matter what. Look how beautiful and cute she is. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Finally, Fatutu is gonna get a new dress and a new look. I can't wait. Look at this. Woohoo! Okay, then yeah, we get a new skin for a brand new character. This is Copelia, by the way. She already gets a unique skin here right out of the gate on release. Pretty crazy. But I mean, she's a free character, right? So instead of pulling for her, you can buy her garment instead. I mean, pretty cool. Break free! Then we have a new garment for Nautica. Oh my goodness gracious. That's also gonna be an absolute must buy for me no matter what. I'm gonna get Fatutu and I'm gonna get this Nautica skin. Look at how beautiful she is, bro. They even make her, her ultimate animation, as you can see right here. They have a new look for the Chimera form that Nautica also has, and she looks stunning. Look at her. Wow. That ultimate animation might be a little bit too long, but I mean, we gotta deal with it. And then 37 garment. Oh my goodness gracious. More on that later. 37, you can put her in anything, right? Into any dress. 37 will always look beautiful. Look how cute she is though. There are better garments in my opinion for her. Here, the Battle Pass garment for Sharon. Oh, he's a fallen angel, bro. Crazy cool. Let's go back and take a look at that again. He has like Grim Reaper vibes a little bit, which fits him perfectly, but he is a fallen angel from the Bible. I mean, holy shit, bro. I'm gonna buy that battle pass. That is crazy. And yeah, Spatudea is here as well. Here a lot of garments gonna see a rerun in the Miracle Mart. So, in the shop, right? Here Anionala, Lucy's chest skin is here, we have Flutterpage, Micuria, and so on and so forth. If you missed out on a garment in the past, you will be able to purchase it in the 3rd anniversary. Yeah, we have of course our new storyline. We get a bunch of freebies. Here, character story for Mrs. Stranger, as she is called right now. We have an anecdote for the new Silverwing Eagle, probably to explain her story when she grew up. The previous eagle that we have is a child, right? And the new eagle that we get, the 5-star, is a grown-up version of her. And the anecdote will probably explain the story of Eagle growing up. Pretty cool. Here we have you can select a character that you're gonna get a portrait for. You can see all the characters available. There will be more characters available, but the true juicers are right here on the screen. Keep in mind that this might slightly change a character or even 2 characters here. They might be replaced from global compared to what China gets. Here on your screen you obviously see what China gets. For global it might be a tiny little bit different. We don't know about that yet. But we're gonna get a free portrait and we can choose. That is of course very good news. Yeah, freebies, and yeah, check out the Euphoria updates when they are coming onto your screen. And then we're gonna talk a little bit here. The best thing, of course, about the entire game, right? The entire anniversaries is always a free copy of Matilda. It doesn't get better than this. We're gonna have P3 Matilda. Whoa! That is the best thing ever. Obviously, right? Needless to explain. Here, this one was I hope they will show a better picture of this. Otherwise, I'm gonna show you a better picture of this after this showcase here is over. Coupons and everything. Yeah, new gameplay. We get a new gameplay mode here that is, yeah, very similar to what you would expect from a Dungeons and Dragons gameplay. Here we roll dice, right? We are all already familiar with this with this kind of stuff. Syndrome of Silence, no one cares about that trash. The Musae's Arcade is gonna rerun. Here we have Main's Bulletin, and here are the Euphoria updates. That is it, guys. We get Nautica, that was obvious, of course, right? We're gonna get E2 Nautica. She's still gonna be remaining as the best main TPS character in the entire game. I doubt there is a slight possibility that Mrs. Stranger is gonna be a little bit better, but I highly doubt that. The supremacy of Nautica reigning supreme will keep raining down upon us, and we're gonna get a new Euphoria update for Regulus. Regulus is gonna turn into the new archetype and team up with the new character Coppelia. So yeah, be ready for that. If you can somehow get your hands onto Regulus, you can try and do that, but she will be part of the Euphoria banner in our 3rd anniversary anyways, and she is going to be, of course, a must pull right there. Cool. Yeah, then yeah, we get freebies here, right, in the war room, etc. We have this stupid miracle map that I hate. Here, more and more. Is there anything excited? Here's a little bit of a teaser for the following consecutive version after our 3rd anniversary. Here is cool stuff for our wilderness. And is there anything else that we have here? Yeah, that is gonna be cool artwork. Oh, okay, and that's about it. We're gonna talk a little bit more about this, and I'm gonna show you like the cinematics that they played to kick off this live stream. Here we have it. I don't know exactly how this works precisely, but it is you spend either like money or crystal drops or unilocks. I think that is how it works. And once you have spent a certain amount, you advance here in this event, let me call it like that, to obtain additional rewards. You can see here that you get a unique garment. Maybe this is a coupon or anything, but once you have spent enough, you can make a choosing between 2 characters that you just gonna obtain right then and there. You can choose one character from the standard pool and a limited character from the past. There will of course be a little bit of a limited selection in terms of characters that you can choose for or from, but look, you see this here in the picture. You can get like Mercuria and Geo, or you can get Sharon and Lucy, you know what I mean? So the point is that is of course that is gonna be very worth it to do the investment here to obtain these 2 characters. Again, a limited and a character from the standard pool of your choice. That is gonna be absolutely worth it, at least for most players. And yeah, for veterans, even they can obtain portraits here and stuff. So super good. I want to show you one more thing before we gonna hop into the cinematic trailer that they showcased. There is a piece of merchandise here that had me absolutely faint right then and there on the spot. Look at this 3D picture from 37, bro. Oh my. But now onto the cinematic trailer. Please enjoy that if you like.
Warning, stage 1 alert. Unidentified intruders in the SPDA. All personnel prepared to engage. This is not a drill. Ensure proper operation of all watchtower shelter doors. Emergency response protocols are now in effect. All students must be evacuated.
Found it. Got the backup dove. We're safe. What?
I will mute this music, excuse me, just in case there is some copyright shenanigans going on. I don't know about that, just to be safe. But yeah, they're common in Clutch. It's unfortunate that we have to watch this without sound though. But here we can see Sonetto fight actually a little bit. Found this pretty awesome. Wish they would make like a movie like this, or maybe an anime. I am dreaming, but yeah, let a man dream, right? But this is pretty amazing. Yeah, Coppelia here with her bird shenanigans going on. But yeah, of course, right? I'm gonna talk about this in more detail, probably gonna be tomorrow. Because, of course, this is a very different anniversary from what we are used to. Things are, like the way we have to think about investing our Unilogs changes here with this third anniversary. And I'm gonna go into detail and explain exactly what I mean by that in my upcoming video. For now though, please let me know what you think about all of this, about the whole third anniversary, the new characters, the Euphoria updates, in the comment section down below. By the way, in case that wasn't already obvious, that's it for the cinematic. The Atomic Heart collaboration will take place after the Enigma patch. After version 3.6, we're gonna head straight into the Atomic Heart collaboration. They didn't show us any characters or any Euphoria updates that gonna take place there, but there was a little bit of a trailer showcase there, and it featured Lucy, of course. How could it be? So we can speculate that Lucy might get her Euphoria number 2 in this very collab, right? I'm praying for it. That would make me very, very happy. Because, yeah, you know, right? Yeah, we're gonna talk about everything else in the upcoming video. For now, that's it for me for today, guys. Leave your comments, please, in the comment section down below. I'm very curious. That's it. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day, and we love this game.